Okay. All right. Everything's rolling. So, hey, everyone. This is Phil. I go by Phil Crew Productions. I'm back with another episode of The Conversation. And I have a guest with me today. You may know her as Kerobits. She's done a lot of cosplay and she also sponsored in a lot of products too. Full blurred here. So nice to have you here tonight.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Sure thing. You having a good day so far?
Yeah, I am. Can't complain.
So nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And nothing interesting happened. Nope.
Um, well, today,
Mm,
no, but I had an exciting weekend. We went to a Sonic Racing Crossroads tournament. So that's probably I'm
mm.
still like on that hype. But today, no, nothing happened today.
I can tell you're wearing your Sonic on pullover.
Yes. The game is so addicting, and I'm just happy I got to play it 2 days ago with other people. I was dressed up as Tails. It was just an awesome time.
Yeah, I saw your post. I was like, I got the game last Thursday and I still haven't touched it yet.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
gotta get
falling
on it.
behind. I'm falling behind. I'm sorry.
Gotta get on it. It's so fun. I don't know. It just feels addicting.
So so anyway, I got like a few questions, and here's the thing: I had to do some quick more research, so I added some extra questions too because I want to do some deep dives.
Oh my god.
So if you're okay with deep dives,
I'm fine with a deep dive. I'm very curious to know what the deep dive is.
we'll have to find out when we get there. But anyway, let's go ahead and begin. So number one is origins and inspiration. So I've seen all your cosplays; they are really amazing. What first drew you into cosplay? How has your journey evolved over time?
So, jeez. Sorry, I laugh because the anime that got me into Hitalia is so like a jump scare for some people. I was my first anime that like I knew it was anime was a anime called Hitalia, which I don't even know. It was about like personified countries and they taught you about history. So getting into that anime got me into just the anime culture, and with the extension of anime culture was going to conventions. So looking at people's vlogs at conventions and seeing photos and people would dress up, it made me want to dress up, especially since people are dressing up as their favorite characters. I was like, oh, I want to do that. So I cosplayed Jesus, APH America from Hitalia. Yeah. That's the origin story.
Like I said, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, you really do. And it's so like thinking back, it was I mean, Hitalia, like the fandom was so like problematic with all this nonsense. But I was still very excited to just be in that space and go to the convention and dress up, and that inspired me to like keep going.
There you go. But hey, it did work itself out. And that's like your springboard into cosplay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, next question. What was the very actually you just answered that question. Well, so how do you feel about looking back at that now?
Oh God. When I look back, when I look back at my first cosplay, the APH America one, I think, ooh, like that's just the reaction, just like, ooh, that was a time. Like I remember I went to like the wig was I went to a beauty supply store and they had wigs on display. So I was looking for a blonde wig. I definitely got my costume on Amazon, like early Amazon. It was like 2013. I got the costume. So like assembling it was like the exciting part, and like having it come to life was also very exciting. But looking back, I'm just like, wow, this is how we started.
Well, hey, you gotta have those nice little memories to help you remind you why you started doing this all in the first place.
Absolutely.
I think that comes with any person who loves to do any sort of form of art, whether it's cosplay, illustrating, writing. they just they just want to look back on how why I started this thing in the first place.
Yeah, it's like that media that inspires you to get into whatever creative form you want to tackle.
Yeah. Number three, how did anime influence your decision to start cosplaying? And do you remember your first anime obsession?
Ooh, that's a good question. Um, Anime influenced me to cosplay because I would watch shows that had a lot of good characters, and those characters had very nice designs, even if it was like basic, like a basic person. I just thought um it was visually appealing because sometimes, the character can be wearing a regular outfit, but they have red hair. It's just little stuff like that. And my first anime obsession was Pokemon, but I didn't know Pokemon was an anime. So that's why I say Hitalia was like my first anime obsession, because that's when I knew it was like Hitalia, and then also Vocaloid, which Vocaloid doesn't have like, an anime, but was like the anime-esque characters or vocal synthesizers. So that also kind of threw me into these characters look cool. I want to look like that.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I know like a lot of shows like back in like 90s, 2000s, that's pretty much like where it all started for me because I like the stuff. Well, actually, I didn't actually my love for pop culture actually started with Batman the animated series. And then it exploded
Mm,
into so much stuff that I'm into now. And yeah, so most people like didn't know Pokemon was anime. They think it was just a trading card game back then,
yeah, I
you
just
know.
thought it was a cartoon like that looked different. Cause like I would agree too. Like my first like pop culture, how I was like into it was like SpongeBob and like shows on Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. But then yeah, Pokemon, I thought Pokemon was just a regular cartoon. I didn't know it wasn't made in America. I didn't know. I just thought it looked different.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Like, think us when we were kids, we all have to like find out. Okay, how did I get into all this stuff in the first place? Was it like an old
Mhm.
show that I watched back in the day? Because I know, like I said, for me, it was Batman the animated series. I watched it
Mhm.
nonstop, like every night before I go to sleep. So yeah, it was really good stuff. Stuff that like people will look back on and say, "Hey, this all started out when I watched that show," and now we get
Mhm.
to now.
Exactly.
All right, next one, and I think you're gonna like it because you actually cosplayed her a few back then. Pop Step is such a vibrant character.
Yes.
What inspired you to bring her to life?
Oh my goodness. I like, okay. I love My Hero Academia Vigilantes. I read like the manga like as it was coming out, and I just loved the story. I just liked how it gave a different perception of and perspective of the world of My Hero Academia, and how it was just before the events of My Hero Academia. And I saw Pop Step. I just like fell in love with Pop Step. I love her. I love her so much. Like I think she's so cute, and like I like how she's an idol, but she kind of converts herself to just being an idol to like helping like her community, outside of the idol aspect, like, trying like teaming up with Koichi and I'm blanking on Knuckle Duster's actual
Yeah,
name, but
yeah.
that whole realm. I like loved her so much. I was like, one day I'm gonna cosplay her. So when the anime came out, I was like, okay, I have to do it now. This is the sign.
I knew you had to cosplay at some point. Anime's really good, and now they got season 2 on the way. Listen, I respect all of you guys' work and the voice actors work too. I listen, I do want to meet dang it's Jack Broadbent is going to be in Wasabi Con in Florida. I'm not going to be able to
Ooh.
make it to that one, but there's always next year because
Mhm.
I still want to meet Molly Cersei and Macy Ann Johnson because they were
Yes.
very amazing. I didn't watch the English show because I watched the English subtitle first. I'm trying to learn Japanese. I want to see how it's
Ooh,
done in the
nice.
version. Now, before season 2 comes out, I will watch the English dub version of season 1 just to be fair.
Nice. I would like I don't know. I guess this is a bias because I like watching dubs. Like I think when people are doing the dub versus sub debate, it's really not valid anymore because we have come a long way since we understand the concept of anime dubbing. I think My Hero Academia Vigilantes has a really good dub cast. Like I just think all the characters really fit. Like when I would read the manga, they fit like the voice head canon I had in my head. So I have like no notes for any of them. They did such like an awesome job bringing the characters to life.
There's wrong with that. And like I say, these studios, they pick very specific voice actors to voice these characters. Like they have to take their time and look at, okay, let's look at what they've done so far. Can they bring their personality to this character before we just say, hey, they're in here, or this kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
That's usually how the process works. And I think you've seen a few of my videos. I have spoken to a few voice actors already.
Yeah, which is
So
so cool.
so it's a work. I did say voice actors coming soon. I just need to figure out how to get them on because emailing those agencies doesn't do any good. So
Yeah, it
I
seems it's a tough process.
yeah, listen, when the front entrance doesn't work, let's try the side door.
Hey.
So it's work, but I will catch on to. I'm actually in talks with someone who's actually working to get the Vigilantes cast so I can talk to them. So I told them please do the main cast a little bit, and then we'll do like the side characters and third characters too, because sometimes these main characters can be a little famous, so it's
Yeah.
just a little tricky, but I'll make it work.
Yeah. I really wish you luck on that.
Thanks. I hope so too. Number 5, and then we at the end of this section. When did you realize your cosplay content creation could go beyond the hobby and into collaborations and sponsorships?
Um, I honestly, I honestly didn't like think of that like, oh, let me shift into like really taking it seriously. I just like kept doing it and I enjoyed it. So I said like, let's keep going with it and let's just see where it goes. I don't think I had a moment of like, oh, I like people really like my stuff. Let me like flip the switch and take it more serious because I still think I'm still not taking it seriously. I'm just kind of doing whatever I think like makes me happy with content and making sure like despite having these opportunities it's not like a job where I'm starting to resent because I feel like nowadays that becomes a very fine line with some content creators and some cosplayers that when you take it too seriously it takes the enjoyment like initially when it was just a hobby. Hope I answered the question. I don't even know.
No, it did, because I know like you've done a few hot topic partnerships as I was scrolling through your page, and
Mhm,
and you just recently did one for Sonic, of course.
mhm.
So I was just thinking maybe she's not just doing it just to but she's doing it like she has a reason why she's doing all this because she's into all this art stuff. She likes pop culture. She wants to express herself with the partnerships, with everything she sees that comes on like on the TV or something or video games or YouTube. So yeah,
Yeah. I I think like nowadays I'm trying to like put myself out there more in terms of doing stuff like that because sometimes I downplay myself, which is a bad habit. But I have my friends like supporting me and like, hey, like you should do this. I'm like, I don't know. But it's like if you don't put yourself out there, then it's like you'll never know the results of you putting yourself out there because you can put yourself out there and the opportunity could be like no, but it's like at least you tried. So that's how I'm going about it right now.
you know the old saying, some direction is better than no direction.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly.
So I would tell you just keep enjoying it. I mean, don't stop. I mean, you seem to be having fun with everything that you're doing.
Yeah, I am. I like that I can express my nerddom in this space and having my ideas just be put out there because I generally enjoy everything that I do. I like putting out like my best possible effort, my best thing ever.
Hey, that's all you want to do, right? You want to make sure you express yourself. Make sure, hey, we know all about this person. She's doing it because she likes. Look, let me say that. Let me tell you this. You're doing it because you like the art and the passion of it.
Hmm.
Not just doing it just to just be known. You just want to make sure you have some sort of reason why you're doing what you're doing, and I think you do.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying my best. Like just I like to keep being me and whatever I do, I like still having like this is who I am, not like a facade, not a persona. This is me.
Well, I like you.
Yeah, thank you. I like you too.
There you go. All right. So we're out of that section. Number two, style, creativity, and process. Now,
Ooh.
how do you go about choosing your next cosplay? Is it character love, design challenge, or audience connection? I'm testing you on that one because I know you're going to be at New York Comic Con soon. So
Mhm.
let's test. Walk me through that.
I usually decide to like cosplay a character like based on like character love, but like if I love the character, if it's a popular, like it could be a non-popular character, but if I liked them, then I'm gonna be like, oh, I want to dress up as them. Not like this is everyone's favorite character, so I'm gonna cosplay them. So yeah, I pick I pick a person and I like the next step is okay, the wig. How do I make them black? Because I like adding like the Afrocentric style to characters now. Because before I didn't, but I know there was like a shift at some point where I was like, oh, I want them to have more Afrocentric hair, like just black textures for their hair. So I have black hair.
I know nothing wrong with black hair, and yeah, I don't think that's smart that you find a way how to like change them into like, hey, your version. Like, how can I make? So
Mhm.
I've seen the character. I mean, because I know you do research on them too as well. So I
Yes.
mean, I will see why not because cosplayers need to do research on the character before they just dress up. But
Yes.
I know that but yeah, you say you just want to make sure you go for the Afro look, but basically you want to make sure I see the character now. How can I turn it into my version?
Yes, because I feel like every cosplay that I do is I don't know, I guess because also the characters I choose feel some of them feel like an extension of myself. So I like making it a bit like personal. So if I have like a deep love for a character, it's for a reason. I relate to them somehow. So I try to, you know, you like have my version. So it's like I'm happy with it.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you're happy with what you like. Because thing is we want people to be free to do their own thing without any limits. Just because I know like there are some characters that'll be like, oh, because you're this race, you can't
Yeah.
decorate as this character. And lately, I think you heard about them because I did a podcast with three other cosplayers like 3 weeks ago. Actually, it was actually a month ago. It's a month ago now. I think you heard about the blackface issue that we were talking about.
Yeah, and it's so like the point of cosplaying, I get it. You want to go for accuracy, but accuracy isn't always the answer, especially when it comes to skin. It's just if you're debating on, oh, I want to cosplay this tan character, is it offensive if I changed my like skin color to match it? If you have to ask yourself that, then more than likely the answer is going to be yeah, that's not a good idea. And if you have, I feel like if you have the outfit and like the hair color, people will know who you are just because if it's like let's say like a popular character, if they know like the color scheme that you have, their skin shouldn't really matter in terms of really nailing the character or not.
Yeah. And listen, with you as an example, you're finding ways to integrate these characters into your own style. Like,
Mhm.
why can't other people do that? Like, they just figure the darkening skin is just another way to make art, but that's not the whole point, you know. Like, we have to deal with the situation. You don't get to deal with the backlash. We have to deal with the backlash that comes with it. But but people like you find ways to integrate characters into your own style without having to do any changes. And I
Yeah,
like
thank you.
I just wish other people would learn how to do that. It's okay to ask questions, but they don't want to talk.
Yeah, and it's like it's better to ask and, not make a grave decision on your own, and then that's a digital footprint because again, the internet and the content creator space is forever. So now that you did that, it's out there. But again, we get more like backlash with anything we do compared to everyone else.
For that. Um, So next question. What's your favorite part of embodying characters? The costume building, the performance, or the community reactions?
Um, I think it's both. Like embodying the character because I feel like once I have the costume on, I am like, I am that character for the day. If you call me by the character name, I will respond. Like that's actually like my government name. And I also do enjoy like the community reaction, especially when people share like, oh, I liked this show when I was a kid, and like I like how you put it together. Oh, I like this game. This is like a core, a childhood memory for me. I like having those interactions where someone's happy with my cosplay and I get to chat about like how much I also like the character that I'm cosplaying from. So it's like a nice like community building because I love talking to people. I do like making connections with people, whether it's like long term or short term. It's really nice. It's like a nice bridge to talk to more people.
And I had a conversation with two cosplayers last night. I think you saw them.
Mhm.
They said they like people comment on their costumes. They want to like to get a picture with them. They want to understand more about you. That's what it's like most all about with the cosplay community. They want to have those kind of connections, have conversations, be like, hey, I want to understand how you came to make all these amazing cosplay because cosplay is art. It is art. Don't get me wrong, it is. You
Yeah.
know, and they just want to know how you guys do it.
Yeah, and it's very nice when people want to take the time to know how this came to be or what inspired you to do it. And also sometimes people come up as like, oh, like I want to cosplay a certain character. Like, would you have any tips? And I was like, oh, like always happy to just chat.
Yeah. Possibly, yeah. People want to have those conversations and ask questions. They want to ask so many questions because maybe they might want to cosplay as that certain character one day and make sure they get it
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, and I also like as a cosplayer, also complimenting like other cosplayers because and like giving them that moment of like talking and like asking because again a lot of like hard work comes into cosplays and to be able to share your process is very nice because someone's interested in hearing.
That's nice. That's yeah. Um. Now you mix beauty and comedy in your content. I assume you do. How do you decide when to lean into one or the other?
I it's really whatever pops into my head. It's because before I used to be very like, oh, I'm just gonna post cosplays and it's just gonna be like the pretty stuff. But at times I'm like, I have such like I think I'm funny at times. I laugh at myself on occasion, like with just the ideas that I think of. And I was like, okay, I think this idea is funny. Why don't I just make a video of my idea and let's just see how it goes? So far it's been going pretty well. So, some validation. It's really like whatever my brain is like, hey, let's do this today. And we're like, okay, sure. See where that goes. Cause again, if you don't put anything out there, then you won't really know the results. So
Pretty much it's like trying to figure out what clothes to put on for the day. Trust me,
yeah.
I understand that part.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's like your brain tells you, let's go with this, and we run with it for the whole day, see if it works out.
Yeah.
Then next day we change into something different.
Yes,
So
exactly.
it's sometimes it gets a little, back and forth. But I know that maybe if you take the time to brainstorm about how am I going to go about this, it works out.
Yeah. This is, gotta another I think I'm trying to work on is brainstorming and like scheduling and planning. So it's not so like this thing, then that thing, then this thing, then that thing. Just to have more of a um like a cohesive, you know, maybe this week we do one thing and then maybe next week we'll do a different thing.
Yes, definitely brainstorm. Like, listen, I don't go to places without brainstorming or doing research on the place first.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm going in blind if I'm doing so.
Yeah, and that's always like scary feeling just going in blind.
It's definitely a scary feeling. Don't listen. Please don't brainstorm. Please don't go somewhere without brainstorming or researching first.
Yes, it's very important.
Almost done with this section. Do you prefer a big group collab cosplays or working solo on building that character?
Mm. When you say like big group collab, are you saying like one costume and asking multiple people for help, or like a cosplay group, or just me cosplaying by myself?
Oh, no. Cosplay group.
Okay. I feel like I don't well, I cosplay with like my close friends, and that's like about two or three other people. So it's not that big. So I think, besides like cosplaying with them, because love them to death, but I think I enjoy doing solo since I'm more used to solo. Not that I am against doing big group cosplays. I just think I just need to experience what it is like to be in a big group, because I've done like small groups and myself.
Yeah, and I know that's and I can understand that you don't want to do like collab cosplays all the time. I know you want to at
Mhm.
least try to do few solo projects, and you have done some really good solo projects. I've seen them
Thank you.
because I was like, I think she might be better doing this solo than just being in a group all the time.
Yeah,
But
and
I
I've
guess
oh, I'm so sorry.
no, it's good. No, it's okay. I was saying, but I guess it just depends on the day you're having.
Yeah. Sorry, and I was gonna say, I know I've done like virtual collabs, which is not that stressful because it's like, it's still kind of like a solo aspect. You're taking your own thing and then you're submitting for a general post. But no, I've not done like a big group in terms of like in real life, or like like meeting up at a con and doing all that.
Yeah, and and to be honest, I have a few, people, some cosplayer couples I've interviewed, they rather just do the stuff by themselves. Like they don't be in other groups. They're just two people. And sometimes it's just, the other person just does one thing, other person does the other. They just don't want to do like teams all the time or something.
Yeah, and I feel like it's easier to work with like my partner, like, because we're right there, like I'm with him, so it's just easier. It's just like an easier person to work with, since you already know who you're working with, not working, but setting up like the ideas for the costumes and such.
Then it is not that stressful.
Yeah, it's also not stressful because it's like, hey, do you still want to do this thing right now? It's like, oh, not right now, let's like do it a different time. It's not like a strict deadline, unless you set a strict deadline.
Then that's a different story. Y'all gonna have to solve that.
Yeah.
So, number 10, what's a detail in your content cosplays that people might miss, but you love adding?
Oh, um, a detail. Hmm. I'm trying to think in terms of like cosplays and stuff. I don't think I have that many like small details that you would miss.
Because
But
sometimes cosplayers do be hiding on some pretty good stuff.
yeah, I mean, I know like I'm not that active with YouTube, but I know YouTube I do more like visual gags, even though majority of my stuff is like me playing a game, so that's audio. But I know like that's a small detail. Like if you're just having my videos as background noise, you'll like may miss like a random meme picture that I'll put up. But in terms of cosplays, I don't think I have had like a small detail that I've had yet. Now I kind of want to do that.
What's stopping you?
I think just thinking of a really cool thing to have as a small detail. It's for people to figure it out.
So it's still a work in progress. You haven't done it yet.
Yeah, but work in progress. But it's gonna be in my head now.
Well, I'll be on the lookout for that. So, all right, we're at the end of that section now. So, still, let's see, where are we at? Ooh, we still got. Ooh, yeah, I got like 30 questions for you.
Oh my goodness.
So, because thing is, I had to do some research again and try to come out because all the stuff that you've done recently, some very good ones. So,
Mm-hmm.
number 3, challenges and experiences. What's been the toughest cosplay you've done, and what did it teach you?
The the toughest cosplay. Okay. I I have two. I have two. So one, another another old costume. It's a character named the Tula Pyro from Homestuck, which was a web comic series, and I that was like my first time making like her outfit because she wears like this like sleeveless turtleneck shirt, but she has like the Libra symbol on her in a very specific way, and it just it was just not good because I tried to put like a certain fabric and used a hot glue gun to put it on a different fabric, and it just wasn't working out because like it wasn't sticking. It just wasn't smart. I probably at the end of the day I probably should have sewed it or something, but that was really tough. And then my first time doing like that was my first time doing like face paint, which was also a little rough, especially the aftermath of trying to get it off my face. And the second one I would say is it is pop step, especially for like the wig because my base wig and then the ponytails that I added to the side are two different colors. And thinking about it, I feel like I should have find some way to either make the base wig darker, maybe like dyeing it, or making the ponytails lighter so it matches. Yeah.
That must have been a quite a bit of a challenge because I know that I wanted to ask you because I think it was because I was saying maybe it must have been tough for her. Maybe I might need to ask her when she comes on. But yeah, I know you had to make sure you get every single detail when doing all these cosplays because it's really tough. I see a lot of people. Okay, let me give you an example. I
Yeah.
saw this couple. They were dressed up as Weiss and Vados
Okay.
and it was an S-class masterpiece. And Damon Mills got a picture with them.
Oh my god.
And I
Mm.
was like, when I looked at how long they did it, they said they done it for 2 years.
Ooh. Yeah,
That
that's dedication.
you could tell, right? I mean, like, I didn't expect them to get that stuff right off the bat. I was like, oh Lord, they did this thing for 2 years. I can't do that. Y'all, I'll leave cosplaying to the experts. Y'all have fun with that.
Y'all got that.
I don't. I don't. I'll just be the camera guy and video person.
Please.
So, but yeah, you said you were trying to get the ponytails right for pop stuff because I know you had to like, because I know you couldn't get them sticking upwards just like her from the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, and that's like another um I think oh, in my defense, I definitely did con crunch for Popsicle, which wasn't good because yeah, I couldn't fit like not I couldn't figure out because I have an idea of what I could have done, like use some sort of wire and like did something with the base to have it sticking up, but just in the moment, had to I got packets of just like synthetic hair and it's like fluffed out, so I had to like take pieces and like put it through the like the lace part of the wigs and like pull it through and make sure to tie it so it stayed. So it's like it's not detachable because I felt like it would have made it that would be like another process.
Well, I know that you did your best, and I believe that you did because when I saw the outfit, I was like, as long as it looks amazing and beautiful and perfect, that's all that matters.
Yes. But I do want to like revisit because I don't think I'll be doing pops up anytime soon, so I can like go back and make some little edits and tweaks.
So, but yeah, that was really interesting. So those were like the two ones that were really difficult.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god! Did you have any like support from us? I was like, this isn't good enough. I need some morale support or something.
I no, because I get scared to ask like, "Hey, is this good?" And then it's like, I'm too scared to like hear, "No, this isn't good." Because in my head, I'm like, "No, this isn't good." Or if
Oh
someone
Lord!
says like, "Oh no, this is okay," I'm like, "No, it's not. I see the problems." So no,
Well,
I just like, I'll just get through it. I'll just get through it.
well, sometimes you don't have to tell everybody everything. Just keep it secret until the big reveal.
Yeah. It's like, I did what I could and now it's out there.
You know, do you have a funny, memorable story from a con that still makes you laugh?
Oh my gosh, a funny, memorable moment. Um, I went to. I don't know why this is the memory, but I remember I went to an anime convention called Blurred Con, which was in Arlington, Virginia,
Still trying to
and
get there one of these days.
you should. I love Blurred Con. I had a blast. I mean, I've only been there for like twice consecutively, but I always have a good time at Blurred Con. Um, I was cosplaying Gon from Hunter x Hunter. So when people would see me, they asked like play rock paper scissors, and then me being me, I'm like, of course I'm gonna play rock paper scissors. Some of them I would win, some of them I would lose, but it was like a fun like moment interacting with people at the con.
Okay. That must have been fun. Yeah, I haven't been to BlurCon at all. I haven't been to a BlurCon at all throughout my
It's
years.
it's fun. One of these years you should definitely go.
Well, we're trying to shoot for 2026. It's been kind of hectic with me trying to finish up school and stuff. So
Yeah. Hey,
eh,
school is important. School is important. It's always school first.
I'll be done by Christmas. So
Oh, okay.
there's
All
that.
right. That's good.
So I just gotta suffer a little longer. But I am going to Anime Week in Atlanta. So there's that.
Oh, that's so exciting. I've heard good things about that con. I haven't been myself.
You need to come this way and go there. I'm in Georgia.
Mm,
I'll be there.
I know. Well, if you come to BlurCon, I'll be at BlurCon. I'll see you there.
Because I know the next one, they said it was in North Carolina or something. I might have to go check because that's like the closest to me.
For Anime Weekend Atlanta or
No, BlurCon. They have one in North Carolina.
oh, okay. Well,
I'll have to take a look. But yes, I do want to go one of these days. I do want to go.
yeah.
I'll get there eventually. Just
I know you will.
just keep rooting for me. Um, have you ever had a cosplay that didn't go as planned, and how did you pivot?
Mm, a co- ooh. Oh, I do. It so I feel like that I've I said rebranded or rebooted. I've changed some cosplays of like how it initially looked to how it looks now. So tails. Tails my oh god. When I first cosplayed Tails, that was so not it. That was so not it. I like the tails were just the tails that I got from like a probably like a spirit Halloween, some sort of costume shop. It was too dark. I thought I could spray paint it to make it lighter. Um, the same thing with the ears. It just that didn't work out, but I kind of just like again con crunched. So I was like, I had to just accept it for how it was. And even the outfit was very different. It was more I say it was more feminine. I had a skirt and like a some sort of like baseball tee. And when I wanted to wear tails again, I was like, oh, I'm not happy with how this is. I need to change how it looks. So it was a lot of like brainstorming and looking at different art styles of tails or like tails in different media. And eventually when Sonic Boom came out, the TV show that gave, I don't know, like people were starting to associate tails with like brown, like for clothing. I'm like, okay, that's a better idea. So that was kind of like the pivotal years later. That was the shift, like, oh, I need to do something different. Just in terms
Yeah.
of just the overall vision.
Yeah, and listen, that will happen to most people who want to cosplay certain characters. Like if this doesn't look exactly, I'm just gonna have to just try to wing it. You know,
Yeah, it's like in the moment, it's like, you know what, we'll fix it later. We'll fix it later.
like let's go through this now and like go do it now, and then we'll try to like retreat and try to see what we can do to do different next time. Listen, sometimes you're gonna have those like little big gaps in life where you be like, oh, this cosplay is not how I wanted to be. So, but you learn that you keep doing it.
Yeah, it's definitely like a learning progress, like progress process, because you can start at one thing and having a vision, but as it's slowly coming together, it's like, ooh, I actually don't like how this is going. So let's see. It's either we just fully execute it, and then if we try it again, we could change it, because there's nothing wrong with like changing cosplays and updating it constantly, or like stopping at that moment where you don't like it and just starting over.
And listen, Carol, you're not going to get it right on the first try.
Exactly.
It's not going to happen. Perfection doesn't happen overnight.
No, it does not. It does not.
So just like if it takes a week, if it takes a week, if it takes a month, it'll take a month. If it takes a year, it'll take a year. Whatever it takes to make sure you get it right.
Yeah. And especially, well, like whatever it makes it right, and if you like it, like if it fits your vision, that's like the most important thing. Like it can look accurate any day, anytime, but if you like it and it fits your vision, then that's what's important.
Right. Right. Number 14, what's it been like meeting people in the cosplay anime gaming community along your journey?
Um, I honestly, it's really cool because it's like, oh, I'm doing this and you're doing this. Let's do it together. We're doing it together. We're hanging out. We're going to events, and like we're going to nerd events. We're all being nerdy. It's very nice. It's I met a lot of like cool mutuals through cosplay, and I really get excited to see them at cons, because it's like, oh my gosh, like I haven't seen you since last con. It's very cool, and there's like so many diverse people, talents, just just good people. There's a lot of good people in the space.
Yeah, I've been making a few connections myself. Ever since I've been to a few cons, people don't know who I am. So it's
Yeah,
just, I'm just going there to have fun. That's all. But make connections along the way too while you're there.
yeah, and it's like, again, talking to whoever. There's no shame in talking.
I'm a shy person, but I am trying to open up and talk to more people. That's why I started this whole thing too. Try to talk to more people as I continue going on these little adventures of mine.
And that's good. It's like, again, like baby steps. But you're doing your thing, man. You're doing your thing.
And, like I said, it'll take time, but I'm making it work.
Yeah.
So, number 15, then we'll be on the next session. And finally, we get to the fun section.
Oh, look.
Finally. All right. The previous sessions were kind of slow and boring, but we're making it work.
We're picking it up.
So, what moment made you most proud of how far you've come as a creator?
Oh, there was someone at so I posted New York Comic Con last year. I was Spider Bite. I posted on Twitter, and it got a lot of attention, which I mean, I'm always happy when people are seeing like the stuff I put out, and I'm like shocked every time, because it's like a very like, oh my god, like nice, people see it. I was taking pictures, and someone came up to me, and they were like, hey, I saw you on Twitter. And I was like, yeah, oh my god, yeah, that is me. So I feel like that was like a very cool moment. Like, okay, I'm putting stuff out there, and people are seeing it. And like, especially like that day too, someone was like, oh my god, like I saw you on Twitter, and I was hoping I would run into you today because like I want to take pictures of you. And that weekend too, I posted I was on Thursday, I was Hazel Wells from a show called Fairly Odd Parents: A New Wish. It's like a reboot of Fairly Odd Parents. And
Oh, I actually spoke to Merc Nguyen, who does Jasmine Tran in there.
oh my god, oh my god. Um, I okay. Well, I love the show. Like, I am just super happy to have like Hazel Wells. Oh, I adore her. I love, of course, I always love having um black female lead, and she's so quirky. She's so fun. I got to, when I posted my cosplay, the creator, Ashley, she saw, and I connected with her, and like she asked if she could post like the sign I made. It was like an edit of like, oh, like watch Fairly Odd Parents, and she posted it on her end, and it was just, that was also like a moment like, oh my god. But to the story, when I wore it at New York Comic Con, I was in line to see Zeno Robinson, the voice actor. Well, yeah, I feel like everyone knows who Zeno Robinson is at this point.
Yeah,
Um,
pretty much.
I it was me and my partner. We were lined up to see him, and we were like the last people. And he was like, "Hey, I saw your tweet." I was like, "Wow, Zeno Robinson saw my tweet. That is crazy." And I still like think about that. I'm like, "Wow, okay." Again, like,
Robinson saw your tweet.
yes, he was like, "Hey, I saw you on Twitter." I was like, "Me? So me on Twitter? No." Yeah, cool guy, super nice guy.
You're not gonna believe this, but when I did my campaign for Bo Butsuri and I was tagging all those voice actors, when I walked in the door, Emily Neves, who does Area My Hero Academia,
Mm-hmm.
she recognized who I was.
Oh my gosh. See, that's so cool. Like, and it's such a nice reminder, because at the end of the day, we're like all people. So,
Yeah.
for her to like, like memorize your face, that's like a lot.
Well, I've been doing a lot of videos. She liked my videos I was putting up. She recognized, she saw my videos, and Arius did saw my videos. She remembered me from MomoCon 2024. And
Wow.
then, David Matrag, who does Todoroki, he recognized me as well.
Now, see, you have a memory. You're in their minds.
Well, I have proof. I have my first interactions with voice actor video on YouTube. You can check it out for yourself.
Nice.
So, because I was like, well, looks like I got their attention.
Yeah.
I tell you, when I do stuff like that and I break down the cons and everything, yeah, I'm gonna attract some attention.
Yeah. As you should. As you should.
So I'm probably gonna do the same thing for Anime Weekend Atlanta, because there's a few things I need to cover with what going on with the stuff, as far as like, oh, the voice actors, the making sure everybody's safe in the con. Because last time, I think, what happened last in Dragon Con? Dragon Con, there was another sexual predator going around. So apparently we had to need to talk about being safe and watch out for stuff like that.
Mm.
And there was this incident with I can't remember. You're familiar with Demon Slayer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there was this incident with Zach Angler.
Yes, I
with the
did
fan,
see that. Yes.
with the fan following her, because I had to do a video about that when that happened, and I was like, anyone seen this video here, right here? And then it transitioned to the video, and I was like, listen, she was on the autism spectrum too, and everything. I was like, okay, but even if you're on the spectrum, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, it was like stalkerish, and it was just like the video. It made, like, I'm not Zach, but that made me uncomfortable, especially like, oh, I need to see him. Like, I missed him. Because I mean, I don't want to diminish, like, if you really like a voice actor and you really want to see them, but sometimes if you really miss them, it's like, okay, I gotta catch you the next time. Not going into like, I have to see him, like, and I like demand to see him, and you're gonna help me however way.
Yeah, because what I can tell, her family and her, they was following him around. I think that's what happened, and they found the hotel he was staying at too.
And I really hate that. I really hate that, because it's like, you don't like. I don't understand what possesses people to like, oh, I'm gonna find where they're staying and then I'm going to see them there. No, you're not. No, you
No,
will not see them there.
that's not how it works. And listen, I had to do like a similar situation. Like I said, listen, this isn't an isolated incident here. I mean, look what happened to WWE star Rhea Ripley. Someone found her house while she was out of the country in Australia.
I guess I'll just never understand why people are like, I'm so obsessed with this person. I need to see where they live, and I'm going to talk to them at their house as if that's gonna go well. No, if you're a
No.
random stranger and you show up to a person's house, there's gonna be some sort of negative reaction, no matter how famous or non-famous they are.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I was gonna be in one of my venting moods and say like, "Hey, the reality is, I don't care if these guys voice Batman, Superman, Goku, Vegeta, Deku, All Might, the Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, or freaking Thanos.
Yeah.
These guys, they grew up like us and they live like us. They're human
Mhm.
beings."
Yes, we are all people. At the end of the day, we are just people.
And lately, some of the voice actors been liking all the videos been putting up because they see that I'm more than just a fan trying to walk off and just get something signed or just talk to them for a few minutes. I want to understand them because I want to understand their life experiences too.
Yeah, and like building that connection, meeting people. And it's like again, people like asking like deep thought-provoking questions.
So, and you know, it's like I'm just pretty much you and I we're one of the good ones here. So we're fine. Like if I can't catch you, I will catch you the other time. If I
Yes.
can't catch you in these cards, then maybe we can work something out. Maybe we can do like a meeting or something and
Yeah,
just
it's
put it
like
together.
there will be other times. There will be other times.
Yeah, and like I said, I told them, hey, this isn't working. If I do want to meet with one of them, if I do want to do like a video call or something, where we can arrange for that, I'm going to be like, hey, I want to do a video call with you. What can we do about this?
Basically like putting in your core like, "Hey, I'm interested in this thing, but how do you feel about it?"
It- right. Every problem has to have a solution. All right. Just
Yeah.
don't do any weird stuff. And when I saw her, I was like, don't film yourself. Trying. I was
Yeah.
like, don't film it.
Yeah, then just don't be weird. And if you're gonna be weird, I don't want to see it.
So I might bring that video up again. I don't want to do it again, but I have to because this is what happened.
Yeah.
So I know I kind of went off in that last question. So I just but I think it comes with me talking to you guys is these venting sessions.
Yeah, and it's okay. It's okay. It's the conversation.
Yeah. Hence the conversation.
Hence the conversation.
So all right. Here we go. The fun stuff. Number 4, anime, gaming, and sponsorships.
Okay.
Now, since you've cosplayed a Pop Step, what's your favorite part of My Hero Academia Vigilantes compared to the main series? Because final season is coming up this Saturday. So, what are your thoughts?
Yes. It's crazy that My Hero anime is about to end. Like I still can't wrap my head around that. But what I do enjoy, like in Vigilantes, it definitely gave well, I guess in regular My Hero, it's like a little bit dark now, but initially it was more of a darker type of world view when it came to My Hero, and especially again, like the whole thing is vigilantes. They talk about vigilantes because you can't have hero stories and not acknowledge the vigilantes because there are people that do want to do good, but they don't want to go through getting a hero license, or they're not able to get a hero license. But yeah.
Yeah, and the difference is, I know the Dark Hero art doesn't count for like the vigilantes, but I kind of like this because thing is, I like that they're doing more spin-offs of these shows. Like they done the same thing for like Naruto back in the day, they'll spin-offs and everything. But I do like vigilantes because I actually want to see what happens when heroes don't have to get their provisional license and they don't follow the rules. It's the same thing like with Batman when he first started out his career. He was a vigilante before he became like a veteran hero of the Gotham City. So basically in that kind of like timeline that relates to vigilantes, but they still, with Kochi and the others, they still make it work somehow. They still want to save people without having to like deal with law enforcement or anything, nothing. But I mean, they're still going to break the rules, of course. But
Well,
at
yeah.
least they're doing it. At least they're doing it for a good cause.
Yeah, and it's like their heroes are not heroes. Their powers aren't like that big and flashy, but they can still use it to help. So that's also like really cool.
Sure, I'm actually excited because season 2 is almost here, and I was like, that quick in January. I thought it was going to be at least another like another 3 months after January.
Yeah, but hey, they said main anime's ending. We got to bring in the others.
Yeah, and I did say like this year, like with the final season coming out this October when the first season came out in April, I was like, hey, let's go like this is going to keep us occupied until the final season comes. So let's enjoy the adventures of Kochi and the others until then.
Yes, I still can't believe. I still can't believe it has an anime because I remember seeing the announcement and I thought it was fake. I was like, no, guys, you're just playing with me. And then it was like, no, promo. I was like, promo?
Hey, when Toho Animation releases those projects, they do not mess around.
Sure don't. They do not.
They do not mess around. Like if it's real, it's real. I was like, nope, it's real. It's for real. I was like, y'all bringing vigilantes out here? Okay, now you've got my attention.
Yes. I'm sad.
That's the fun thing about these shows, O's and everything. Like if it's really good and interesting, I'll sit back and watch.
Mm-hmm.
Because here's the thing: when they did and I'm going off top, when they did like the Nintendo Direct and they announced the Super Mario Galaxy bundle, and now they're about to drop the Super Mario Galaxy movie next year.
That was crazy. I was like, oh, okay. And then the movie.
I was like, I did a video about it. I was like, anything interesting happen today while I was sleeping in this morning? That happened. I was like, I remember back when I was 7 years old, 10 years old, and I used to play that game so many times.
I've never played. I've watched people play because I wasn't my Wii like when I shifted to the Wii U, that's when I was more like a gamer. But my Wii games were all like very like cookie cutter stuff. But I would watch people play like the big name, especially if I couldn't get it myself.
Well, there's nothing wrong with watching people play it. I mean, that way you can know how it works before you actually play the game at a later date.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think they're doing a great job trying to do all these spin-offs now because they need to do more stuff like that. Like, because I didn't think like, Vigilante's got a comic book series. They probably ain't going to do it. We get the 2025, they're doing it.
Yeah.
I gotta stop underestimating these authors.
Yeah, and it's hard not to because sometimes you're like, oh, this would be a really good idea, and then the idea doesn't happen. But there are those little moments where it does happen.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep quiet and just pay attention.
Yeah.
It's just from now on, I'm just gonna shut up and let y'all work.
Yeah, I'll let him cook. Let him cook.
Number 17, which anime character do you think deserves more love in the cosplay world?
Oh my, in the cosplay world. I say this as like someone who's like already cosplayed them. I don't know if a lot of people cosplay SpongeBob, but I think more people should cosplay SpongeBob just for my own personal gain of seeing people cosplay SpongeBob because I love SpongeBob.
Well, I guess I can tell you something then, because I did see someone dress up as SpongeBob and he had his face painted yellow and he had like a square box on him with spots on it and everything. So it was an actual thing. I was like, hey, when I was looking, I was like, that's not a real sponge, is it? Like, he told me, nope, it's a cardboard box. Like it's like really huge. Like he took it from out, just like, I don't know, like it was like some kind of big package he had back then, and he decided to paint it into just SpongeBob's color logo and everything.
I think he needs to like buy those sponges at the store and just like paste it on so it's actual sponge. That would be hilarious. And then put the little dots on it.
I was thinking, why doesn't people just get like a giant sponge? Like they just like glue it down and make it like a box.
And then like cut a face hole in it and just put it in the middle.
That's what I'm saying. It's possible to do that.
I mean, next cosplay for you? You gonna take on that?
You ain't gonna see me cosplaying this lifetime. Like I said, I leave the cosplay to the experts because that cosplay is expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So I'll just go as me. There's nothing wrong with going as me.
And there is nothing wrong with going as you.
So, but Carol, don't stop doing what you're doing. I like what you're doing. Keep doing those cosplays. This is your passion.
Yeah. Oh, I am. I told my friends if I ever stop, then that's not me. That's an imposter or something.
But
If I ever
yeah,
stop cosplaying.
I think that's a good idea. Someone should go get a lot of sponges from Walmart or wherever store they can and just glue it to the box and see so that way we can squish and all that stuff.
Yeah. Why not?
So, number 18. Yep, you're gonna like this one because it came out last week. You recently worked with Hot Topic on Sonic merch. What was
Yeah.
that sponsorship experience like for you?
Well, I applied for the Hot Topic partner program, and when I got an email back saying that was in the program, I was like, "Oh my god, I can wear Hot Topic merch and like sell it." Like my dream since like middle school. That's when I started shopping at Hot Topic. Um, so it was cool. It's really cool to like see what they have and get creative and think of ideas. And they also send out emails for like certain challenges that you can do to like get inspired. So since Sonic Racing was coming out, I was like, oh, let me do Sonic. It was easy as that.
Hey, listen, I say keep sending out those emails. So you just signed up and you was like, yes, I got in. I was like, I never signed up for any of those programs. I was like, man, I'll never get accepted.
See,
Like,
I thought the same thing. That's why I didn't do it. But I was like, you know what? Let me just try. And now here I am. Again, just putting yourself out there.
yeah, you do. You, listen, the more you put yourself out, the more you best. I mean, because I see you have like over 5,000 followers, and I was like, well, she put a lot of hard work and dedication into what she likes doing. So me, like, I didn't expect that I have like a lot of people checking out all the conversations I have with you guys. Because before I was at 600 back then, like I was at 500, 600. Now I'm at 811.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'll be like at 1,000 by the end of the year.
Yes, you will.
So I'm well, the more I keep putting out like my conversation, my podcast episodes out there and more videos, because here's the thing, I haven't done a video game walkthrough in a while. Thing is, I just uploaded Gears of War Reloaded. This weekend, you know what? Wednesday I might do some multiplayer matches and put them on my Instagram next.
Yeah.
Because I haven't done a multiplayer match since 2021.
Ooh.
But that's for the Gears 5. That's for Gears 5. But most people weren't paying attention to my videos because they weren't looking at all my gameplays and stuff.
We got to like integrate it.
But now I'm taking it. But since I'm taking up both this podcast and now my video game walkthroughs, basically I'm doing this. Basically, I'm just doing it at home. I'm content creating already.
Yeah.
That works. Good. I think what happens is I think people just have to find certain things they like. I was like, well, people do like talking to each other, interactions with others. So it's working out so far. I mean, like my first few episodes, like the one what I did talk about blackface with those other cosplayers, it's like halfway, it's almost at 3,000 views.
Nice.
So
yeah, I was like, you find your niche.
It's working. So to be honest, I kind of like it because I stopped doing photography way back when, long story short, but I just thought back to what else I could do. I just thought, okay, well, let's see. In college, I did 3 documentaries. They were really good documentaries. I was like, I do like talking to people. So this is how this came naturally.
Yeah, you found that path. You found that path for yourself.
Yeah, it's working. You know, I'm bringing you guys, you cosplayers, you know, creators, illustrators, right? Professional business people, models, voice actors. I'm turning my attention back to tattoo artists. I got my first tattoo artist in a while since August. So this upcoming weekend, I got my next tattoo artist.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, I think that next month I'm turning my attention back to tattoo artists.
Yeah, you know, give people so we can book some tattoo artists.
I will do that for you guys because some of you guys came to the tattoo festival in my hometown, like from New Jersey, New York.
Yeah, and it's sometimes it's really hard to find like tattoo artists like in your area, and some tattoo artists that do travel. So it's like it's really good to like know, and with the interviews, we get to like know who they are, get the vibe, because that's also pretty important when you're trying to look for a tattoo artist.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely, definitely. And listen, my advice: please go to Anime Inc. Con. They got so many stuff good with anime tattoos.
Mm.
So, number 19. How does gaming, like playing Sonic Racing Crossworlds, influence your cosplay and creative ideas?
I like to say, like, if I'm enjoying something, I'm like not normal about it. So when I play certain games and I'm not normal about it, that inspires like the cosplays or like video ideas with the cosplays. So I like for the tournament, I wasn't gonna cosplay, but I put a poll like, hey, should I? Because I had the thought. I'm like, why not? Like, it's an event. You'll dress up. It'll be fun. You're in the spirit. So like inspired by the game content, whether it's just like the gameplay or just like character interaction, that'll spark the hey, I should wear this costume.
Okay, okay. Hey, listen, I've seen. Oh my God, here we go. How do you imagine how many people were doing like playing Genshin Impact, and they got to cosplay so many people? They won so many characters from that game.
It was such a boom in like just seeing Genshin Impact. Mind you, I don't play Genshin Impact. The only person I know is Zhang Li because that was the only person that like sparked my interest and my friends had to explain to me like who he was. But like since they would talk about it so much, I like knew about Genshin Impact and going to cons and seeing like, oh hey, like that's the person that my friends are talking about. And like I see like 10 of them in one space.
And guess what? There was people who was playing Gears of War. This one guy who got sponsored when the Reloaded game came out, he was dressed up as or they were dressed up as Marcus and Dom from the game series, and they did a collaboration with the Gears of War franchise.
Oh, like that's dope. That's dope.
So I was like, oh my gosh, all these people cosplaying because of these games they love so much.
Yes.
I really need to pay attention more.
Yeah, it's because it's like the same thing when you watch an anime. It's like, oh, but the difference is when you're playing the game, you're like playing as the character, and if you really like them, you're like, oh, I gotta be this person.
Yeah, my previous discussion, these two cosplayers were like so overwhelmed that this was a bad corner to put all the Genshin Impact line at.
Mm,
It was a bad and it was a bad line to be in.
yeah,
So, but yeah, I Genshin Impact players, I don't know how you do it.
me neither. Because that's also like very detailed costumes, and I don't know. I that fandom scares me a little bit in terms of because sometimes I'll see like discourse, and I'm like, oh god, okay, I'm over here. I'm outside.
And and to be honest, I think y'all should keep having more like Sonic competition stuff like that, because that or Mario Kart, something like that. They said Sonic Crossroads beat Mario Kart or World.
Yes, it got the rating for Sonic Racing Crossroads is 9, and I believe Mario Kart World is at 8. Sega
By
on
one.
top. I say
By
this even though I have cosplayed Daisy. I do love Mario. I do love the Nintendo, like Nintendo. I love him, but like Sega every day.
just just beat him by 1 point. It's always that 1 point that's crucial.
Yes, but the game is just generally so fun. Like I don't own a Switch 2. I cannot drop $500 for a console with a bundle of Mario Kart World. But when I would go to like events to play Mario Kart, I'm like, okay, this is cool, but it didn't give me the same like brain itch that Sonic Racing Crossroads gave me, and it's it's a good game. It's a good game. Go buy it, guys. It's great. It's great. Play with friends. Play
I need,
online.
I need to try to play it sometime this week. I just been busy with other stuff.
Hey, it's okay. Sonic Racing Crossroads will always be there.
Hey, I'm trying to Twitch stream the game myself because I had to make some changes to my Twitch stuff and everything. I made got some new overlays I want to test out.
Ooh,
So
nice. Well,
I don't know
that'll
if
be
you
like the perfect opportunity.
I don't know if you do Twitch, but I'm trying to get back into it.
Not that active, but one day soon.
All right, number 20, and then let's see. Oh, two more, and then we're done. Two more sections, and we're done.
Ooh.
Yeah, so 20 representation is a big part of cosplay. Yes, it is.
Yes.
How do you approach bringing visibility to characters and communities that aren't always highlighted in mainstream anime and gaming?
So I'll use Fairly Odd Parents and New Wish as an example because that is a show that has a black female lead, a young black female lead. And a lot of people don't know about it. And since a lot of people didn't know about it, I didn't see a lot of people cosplay Hazel. I was like, I'm gonna cosplay her. And when people ask like, "Oh, who are you?" I will give them a rundown of who the character is, where they're from, why they should watch the show, and why they should give it a chance. So I think it's important. Like if you do watch something and a person of color is like the main, but it's not. Is if it's not popular, it doesn't really matter. If you like the character and you want to cosplay the character, then by all means cosplay the character. And if people ask, just tell them what you're from because they're asking because they're genuinely curious on. I've never seen this character before. Who is this? And I think that brings more awareness to different shows, different characters, especially like Fairly Odd Parents and New Wish is made by a black woman, and I think it's very important to highlight and showcase that, like black women in animation.
Yeah, that's true. And sorry. Yeah,
That's okay.
and there's been a lot of backlash with a lot of black leads throughout the years, and I was like, it's not even real. Why do y'all even care about this stuff? Static Shock, Black Lightning. Yeah, you also had the new Captain America this year.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I remember like I was talking to my friend about this because I walked out of Captain America Brave New World absolutely loving it. And I mean a part of it is because like I do like seeing like a black Captain America. Like it's very simple. Like we like black people did not have that much like representation. Like we were there, but we were never the highlight. So whenever we do have that moment to be highlighted, it's like people just get mad and say, "Oh, why does it even matter?" It matters to me because I grew up not having that many people be in that spotlight. It matters to me.
Yeah, and you also have Ironheart. Haven't finished the show yet. I need to finish that. Ironheart, they had a black female lead in that as well.
Yes,
So it's
Ironheart.
really good.
Ironheart was good. Like no spoilers, but Ironheart was good. And what gets tricky with Marvel or just like the comic book space, whenever it was just like whenever there's an extension of a character and they are a different race, it's always just like some sort of outrage. I remember for when I was like an undergrad, we had a unit because it was like analyzing adolescent literature, and one of them was a Miles Morales book. I did a deeper dive with Miles Morales, and uh, I'm not admitting to piracy, but stumbled upon a website where I could watch the first issue of Miles Morales, and at the end of the issue there was fan letters, and a lot of them were like, "How could you do this to Peter? How are you going to make him black? Why do I have a black Spider-Man?" And it's very crazy how it's like people aren't open to seeing different races be in certain positions.
Yeah, and to be honest, there have been like a lot of like, same thing with the same issue. You had an issue with Halle Bailey as the Little Mermaid back in 2023. There's a lot of
Yes.
backlash. This one dude said monkeys don't belong in the ocean on iTunes, and I was like, of all the stuff you could have come up with, that's the one you go with, buddy.
Yeah. I'm like,
So
She's a fish. It doesn't matter. Mermaids aren't real. It doesn't matter. She's a
I
Disney
spoke.
princess.
Me and I think Anime Ink Art. We talked about that.
Yes.
We
Ugh,
talked about
my
that kind
girl,
of
I
thing.
love her.
We talked about that situation because it's a really a sad situation because there's also the incident with the One Piece person, and then there was Astrid and How to Train Your Dragon. So
Yes.
like they can swim in shark infested waters. So
Yeah. It's like at the end of the day, they made
that's
the
that's
decision.
what I'm saying. It's not real. Why do you even care? It's not real.
Because this is fake. This is a fake world. Like it's fake.
Yeah, and listen, this is and there was another incident. I talked to someone else about this. It was with Zeno Robinson. They were saying he wasn't black enough for this character.
Woo! I was in that like that whole little thing. Like because I opened Twitter and the I got the person that said that their tweet
Yeah.
was like on my feed, like it was recommended, and I was
Mhm.
just like, wait, I know we're not talking about Zeno. I'm like, that's a black man. He's black. What do you mean he doesn't sound black enough? That was
Yeah.
crazy. Oh, the Afro heart. He he was saying his Afro heart wasn't in it. I'm like, what the heck is an Afro heart?
And we in the same con because like people like Caitlin Glass. She's trying to
Mm-hmm.
bring more diverse people into these anime roles. Like you have like a lot of Hispanic people playing anime characters. Like Zeno Robinson, he plays Hawks in My Hero Academia. He's a white man. Then you got Okaran and Dandadan. AJ Beggles plays him. And he's a white man too. So I mean, like, if it's not real, it doesn't matter. Like, we're trying to like bring more diverse people into playing these similar roles because most of these characters are played by Japanese people.
Yeah.
So it's just you want to give people the opportunity to have those roles to play because if not, they won't be able to experience something that be like, hey, I don't care what I look like, I can play this character. You can't stop me.
Yeah. It's just a voice. It's really just a voice. And then like that same person was like, "Oh, I'm a voice actor," and I'm like, "I can't find any of your work. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, stop. It's invalid.
Don't
It's
don't
invalid."
lie. Don't lie now. Don't lie. We're gonna find out.
Yeah, like
You
if you're
know,
gonna say that, then
make sure you bring the receipts.
yeah, exactly.
So, but yeah, I just think just people need to just accept and enjoy. Oh, little FYI, Kevin Feige is trying to bring Miles Morales into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but he can't do nothing until after Spider-Man Beyond the
Brand
Spider-Verse.
or no, Beyond the Spider-Verse. Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, so he can't touch him yet, but Kevin Feige is trying to bring him in.
Man, I can't even because like once it's like announced, like okay, like this is like happening, we're gonna get like the logo and the title, then everyone's gonna try to do fan casting, and I really just can't even imagine like who could be Miles Morales.
We'll have to find out and see.
Yeah.
It's a surprise. So all right. Now we're on number 5. We're almost at the end here. Then it'll be 6. So deep dive and representation. Now, how does your identity shape the way you approach cosplay?
How my identity shapes how I approach cosplay is again like reflecting that I am proud to be a black woman through my costumes, and it's of course it goes into the wigs. At some point, I didn't like my hair that much, so I would have it straightened a lot. And then during COVID, I did like a big chop, and I started actually taking care of my hair. And me going through that process of like taking care of my hair and loving my hair definitely made me change the wigs of my costumes because I'm like, wow, I love my afro. This character needs to wear an afro now.
Listen, I say just keep doing what you love doing, okay? Hey, listen, don't listen. We're gonna be born or whatever person we grow up to be, and we're gonna stick with it. As I was saying, I'm happy to be black. I'm proud to be black. I'm gonna die black.
Yes, exactly. I Otaku Noir, they had my cosplay is black calendar, and I had in the thing they had my cosplay is black like lanyard, and ever since getting that I like wear that to conventions because like I stand by like my cosplay is black. It's you may not like it, it may not be like super accurate, but it's my cosplay.
Hey, stand on your manhood. Well, womanhood,
Hood, yeah.
actually. So does that. I had that wrong. So, but yeah, it works. It works. Stand by. Listen, you say what you say. You stand by it.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's what my dad always told me. Just stand by it.
Stand by it. My choice is my own.
Have you ever felt pressure to represent certain characters a certain way, and how do you push past that?
Okay. So when it comes to being a black cosplayer, it's always like, oh wow, you're black with an afro. You should cosplay Garnet from Steven Universe. I love Garnet. I love Steven Universe. I don't think I'm gonna cosplay Garnet. that's just not that's just not what I mean. Like again, I love her, but I just don't have a desire to cosplay Garnet. But the pressure comes with, hey, I know this black character, you are black, I want you to cosplay them. And I'm only gonna recommend black characters to you because you are black. And it's like the character is cool, but you're just telling me to cosplay them because they're black. It's not like, hey, I see this character. I want you to cosplay this character. And you know what? They're not black. It's never that.
I tell you, people say all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, listen, there is more real. Like, listen, when I was at Anime Incon back in April, I saw two black girls dressed up in Sailor Moon outfits.
Yes.
Like,
As they should. I
let
bet they
let
look awesome.
like let these people do what they like doing without the limits. Stop trying to put them in shackles.
Yes, like I again, no disrespect. I love black characters. I love the my tanned anime characters that I claim as black because I know they're black in my heart. But I sometimes don't want to cosplay them. I don't want to cosplay them sometimes. And if I do, then that's great, but I don't want to be put in a box.
I don't be putting about see because people just don't understand. Like, so let me get this straight. Like, because here's the thing: like, black people do all characters from these shows, Sailor Moon, all that stuff. I saw a Hispanic girl dressed up as one of the Sailor Moon girls and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't black people do the same thing?
It's just the skin because we just look we're dark. We look dark. We look tan. And people just have a problem with that. It's not accurate or black version of this.
I just want people to just slow down and think. You have these voice actors who voice white characters. They could be that character if they want to. You
It's just I don't know. It's like it's just an endless cycle. It's an endless cycle when it comes to just like cosplaying or even voice acting. Because I remember I posted a video about me celebrating that the voice of Garter Belt from Panty and Stocking is an actual black man because in the original it was Christopher Sabat who voices like All Might, Vegeta. A lot of people didn't know that he voiced Garter Belt. I'm like, yeah, that was Christopher Sabat with a black accent, and it's. I mean, no, I love Christopher Sabat. I get it. It was like a certain time, but times are different. So I am happy to see a black man as Garter Belt. And then this came the conversation. Why does it matter? It's just a voice. And it's like, no, I get it. It's just a voice. And I'm not, it's just nice to see a black character. And then when I look at who's providing the voice, it's a black person. That's nice. But that doesn't limit them to only voicing black characters. They can voice whoever they want. It's just, again, nice to see that representation. Like, if I want to meet them, it's like, hey, we're the same.
like I told you, like let us do what makes us happy, okay? Stop trying to put strings on us.
Yes.
So, and listen, Carol, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let nobody stop you, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
So, what does it mean to you when someone tells you they feel seen or inspired by your cosplay?
Um, when someone like says that, it feels like there's like victory bells going off in my head because I'm like, yes, yes, they feel like because portraying characters how I portray them is like gives me comfort. Like, okay, I feel seen because I'm wearing this and I'm putting it out there, and for people to be like, oh my god, like yes, I love this. It's like yes, I'm glad I can help like be that bridge for you to be like, yes, I see this character, this like this vision, I see your vision, and I love your vision. I'm like, yes.
It's nice that this, you need those kind of like, those really nice touchy experiences, because all the other cosplayers I talked to, they've had people come up to them and say that they like their cosplays. If I can throw a little something special in here, do you remember that little girl with the birthmark, who she looked like
Yes.
Todoroki?
Yes. Oh my god, he has a birthmark just like me. I was like,
And
oh.
she met David Matraga as Todoroki.
I the first time I like saw that, I like cried because I'm like, oh my god, like this is what it's about. Like you like just that one person that feels seen, like it means so much, especially like that little girl feeling seen by looking at Todoroki and all that stuff.
I was like, when I first saw her, I was like, she needs to meet one of the voice actors for Todoroki.
Yeah.
Now, I want her to do that. I didn't expect. I was hoping she would do that as soon as possible. So when David Machado was at GalaxyCon in Raleigh, North Carolina, he caught up to that girl.
Yeah, and I think the family also cosplayed like from My Hero, if I'm remembering right.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, see, this is what these conventions is all about. Showing compassion for others, for the cosplay, the art. No matter what you are or what you've been through,
Mm-hmm.
that's all that's what matters.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh man, I'm getting emotional thinking about that scene when he met her.
Yeah, it was very sweet, and I'm glad that it was like, oh, we gotta, like the internet was like, oh my god, we gotta connect them somehow, and then they got connected.
Yes, they need to keep doing stuff like that. Internet strong, one giant small town.
Yes,
So number 24, how do you hope your work expands representation in the cosplay community?
I just hope like when I cosplay and have my like Afrocentric look, I just hope that gives people comfort to like think outside of the box with their cosplays and shaping the character to be how they envision them. Yeah. And just like it doesn't matter like if it's not accurate. If it's not accurate, it doesn't matter. Like just do what you want to do. And I hope I can push that message. Like just do what you want to do what makes you happy. And if your vision, your head canon for this person makes you happy, then execute that.
Yeah, and I think the more people do it, the way you're doing your own message, because I know there's other cosplayers, because I know there's other black cosplayers who are also trying to do their own thing and make sure they said, hey, it doesn't matter what you are, what you do, or how you came to be this way, as long as you keep doing the cosplays that make you happy without nobody telling you different.
Yeah, exactly.
So pretty much in one big community, y'all are inspiring each other.
Yeah, and like uplifting each other to like keep pushing despite like being a black cosplayer, you get like the racist comments and negative comments, but like having this space, it's like ignore them, like just keep uplifting each other, pushing each other up so we can keep putting our best thing out there despite what everyone else says.
Right. Um, if you could change one thing about how people view cosplay and representation, what would it be?
The immediate like you don't look like that character. Doesn't matter. Dude, I'm a person. This is a cartoon. This is a drawing. I'm not gonna look exactly like it unless people do like the makeup and like the video, the photo editing. But still, like, this is my thing. Can you just accept that this is my thing?
Again, I tell you, these guys be trolling.
Yeah, and it's like sometimes you gotta acknowledge like this is a troll, or like nowadays there's a lot of just bots in the comments, rage bait bots in the comments, and you just gotta say you're a bot. I've done that. I've like if someone if someone gives like a hateful comment and I didn't delete it because like again I'm not gonna have a hateful I don't want hateful comments on my stuff. But if it's really bad, I'll just be like, you're not real. Like you're not real. And I've commented, someone said something rude and I commented, and then like a few minutes later I went back and I guess they deleted their comment because it was gone. I was like, oh, I guess you
Oh.
didn't expect me to see, but you left a comment.
Oh my god! Hey, listen, I came up with this. These lines. This is like my own favorite line now because I listened. So I was like, "I'll take shit nobody gives a fuck about for 500."
Yeah. Exactly. Like, why is it bothering you that much? Like it doesn't matter. Like I'm a person in a costume. Let's calm down. Let's calm down a little bit.
Yeah, I tell you, like, I listen every time when I see a bot, when I get like messages about, hey, my friend wants to text you or something on Instagram, I was like, man, bots be botting.
Yes. Like trying to pretend to be people. I'm like, I know you're fake. I know you're not real.
So it's you just gotta ignore those bots and everything. They just trying to do it for attention.
Yes. Yeah.
Because one time when somebody was going after somebody, when he did like a video, he was like, maybe asking for my attention wasn't the smartest move.
Yeah. Because now you got it. Now what?
These guys are gonna learn one of these days, but I can't do nothing about it.
Yeah. All I can do is just be me.
Exactly. All right. Let's see. All right, we're at the end here.
Oh
Hallelujah.
no.
But I think we had a great conversation so far. I know it's been kind of slow. Sorry, it's been kind of slow.
I don't know. I'm having a good time. I like
Okay.
talking.
I just want to make sure my guest is comfortable.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Number 6, life in general and conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of cosplay and content, what brings you joy or keeps you grounded in everyday life?
Definitely like spending time with my partner, spending time with my friends, playing games, outside of just making content, just a genuine enjoying of playing a game for myself. And even going to like certain like content creator events or like parties, I still just like there just to have a good time and not like, oh, I gotta make this content, I gotta do. I'm like, I'm just kind of here just to be in the space. Um and also dance. I like dancing.
Nothing wrong with dancing. Hey, listen, last Friday I did went out for ice cream.
Ooh.
So went to
Have fun.
Leopold's ice cream. I haven't been there since I was 10 years old.
Aw.
So this is my first time going back there in a while.
What flavor did you get?
Well, I got mint chocolate chip.
Mm.
So what you mean, boo?
I mean, I can't say much. I just like vanilla or just chocolate. I'm very basic. Or like cookies and cream.
Well, next time I might go to the mall and try get some Cold Stone ice cream. They got some good
Ooh.
chocolate cones and sprinkles on them.
I love Cold Stone.
Yeah, so I was gonna do that this Friday.
That's
So
nice.
because I'm craving Cold Stone this time.
Yeah. Now I want ice cream.
Listen, ice cream. Sometimes I take a nap after I'm finished, which is fine.
Hey, ice cream and a nap. That sounds good.
So, yeah, I just like sit down on my bed, lay in my bed, and I just put on my Beats headphones and listen to like some music. Then I drift to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is okay. You know, any like simple moments, just regular living, taking a nap, going for a walk around the park, eating ice cream.
Yeah, just watching YouTubers. I have YouTubers that I watch to turn my brain off for a bit, or just going for a walk.
Yeah, video games, watching TV, movies. I might watch a movie tonight or something.
I was about to say me too. But I'm like, oh, I don't have actually a movie to watch.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll like scroll.
There you go. How do you balance your creative side with your personal life?
Um, Balance. I feel like I always know time and place for things. I feel like I have a good grasp on that since like school. Um Personal life is always like first because the content creating will always be there. So I try to prioritize personal life instead of content creator life. Sometimes it's just hard. Sometimes personal life and content creating life kind of intertwine, but it's just planning. Like I know I can really go into content mode when a con's coming up, but for now I can just enjoy being a regular person and going to work and just coming home.
Hey, listen, outside the cosplays and all the stuff we do, we're still human beings.
Yes, and you got to keep ourselves like afloat, like you said.
Yes, keep ourselves afloat. Yeah, no matter how hard we try, we can't escape that we got humanity in us.
Yes.
So just it's nice. You always got to keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I always tell people, listen, enjoy what you like doing, but don't lose yourself in it.
Yes. Like you can put your heart in it, but you can't lose your soul.
Because it's a sad story.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, what's a lesson from cosplay that you've applied to life outside of conventions or content creation?
Um, I think trying to take the at the end of the day, it's not that serious. It sounds kind of crazy, but sometimes when you're too like focused on trying to seek like validation, it's like when you don't get that validation immediately, it's like, oh my God, I'm like the worst thing ever. Oh my God, my stuff sucks. But it's like, it's really not that serious. It's not. It's not. Like it mentally thinking things are not that serious. It just alleviates the stress you put on yourself and the pressure you put on yourself to like be great because you're probably already great. You're just adding that extra layer of anxiety to you. So I apply that like in the space and outside the space. So it's like I'm doing my best and that's it. It's not that serious.
Listen, every day, just try to do your best.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I tell myself, like every day when I wake up, I just do the best I can and just try again the next day.
Yes, and make the best possible effort.
It may not be the best outcome, but at least I did the best effort.
Yes.
Mm. If you could go back and give your younger self advice before starting this cosplaying journey, what would you say?
I would say um oh, sorry. My dog just barked and that scared me. Um uh the two things I would tell her two things. One, that character that you really liked when you were younger, you could have cosplayed them. It didn't matter that they were niche. You liked them, and that's what was important. Because now I'm here in the future, like, dang, I should have cosplayed them. Now I'm going to. Because it doesn't matter. Like I cosplay people that I like. And two, not really focusing on oh, my hair has to like look a certain way. You can have creative liberties with your costumes. It's okay. Like just ignore what the internet says. You can cosplay whoever you want, no matter like your body type, your skin color. You can do whatever you want.
Again, don't put strings on us.
Yes. It's just
Yes.
I felt very much like, oh, I have to only cosplay this because this is how I look and my body type is this. And that's like, no, you didn't really have to do that. I just think you just like lessened some opportunities for yourself. And again, like not cosplaying people that just brought you joy. You could have done that. It's okay. Again, it's not that serious.
I think your younger self would be happy about the woman that she would become in the future. It's really nice that you have this certain thought process and be like, hey, you can be whoever you want to be. Don't let nobody stop you. just keep doing what makes you happy and makes you successful and what you have to do.
Yeah, I think she'd be like, "What? We're doing what? We're still dressing up."
Yeah. Finally, what's one message you want to leave for your fans in the cosplay community watching this episode?
My message is whatever you do, whatever you want to do, one, do it. Two, don't worry about if it's popular or not. And three, make sure you are happy with what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, if you're not happy, then none of this means anything. You need to be happy with yourself, happy with your work. And when you're doing like content creating, cosplaying, art, voice acting, it should be like if it's a job, it's a job, but it needs to be fun. So you still have enjoyment. You don't get burnout. You don't feel like you're forcing yourself to do it. Just have fun. Just have fun with whatever you want to do.
Sky's the limit. The sky's the limit.
It
Don't let
is.
don't let yeah, don't let any robots get in the way of what y'all want to do.
Yes, don't already limit yourself if you're overthinking. It's like again, just put yourself out there and see where it goes. Sometimes you really have to go with the flow to find your path. And that's also just in life in general.
Nice. Well, I guess that wraps up tonight. That's 1 hour and 33 minutes, which is good. It's good. I mean, the more good questions I have, the better the conversation would be. But yeah, I think that wraps up everything. Well, this is Kerobits. Make sure you go check out her cosplays and all the amazing work she's done, and hopefully you'll see her at a convention near you at some point too.
Yeah, if you see me, say hi. Again, I love talking to people.
Nice.